sorry about that.
Hey, hold on.
No, he went to go get tea. Now he's back. So we'll do this real quick just to make sure everyone's ready.
Never. Okay, here we go. Okay, I think I've been messing around with all kinds of different settings and stuff and add-ons. There we go.
Yay, he's ready.
Yay.
Nope, we don't want to do that one. We're not going into normal.
Warm up.
Oh my god.
Normal.
Slaughter him in normal.
There we go. That's like, we're not going into normal. No. Now, but out of curiosity, you wouldn't happen to have the markers still for this fight, would you?
Let me see. I doubt it, but
I have the phase 2 markers. I don't have the phase 1 markers. I think these. Yeah, these are phase 2. What's this? Oh, this is set up. Okay.
oh, there we go. Nicely done.
I knew I had something. I had to, like, do you know how freaking annoying it is to not be able to rename markers?
Alrighty.
Oh, so
Oh, the DMV.
DMV
Bullseye.
photos, damn it. Ooh, which markers are these?
right.
Oh, yeah, for clocks.
Ooh, this music though.
This will also be.
I'll zoom here.
Oh, this right. This is gonna be for directors for the blown orbs.
Yep.
Okay,
so
so
we're
this
going to want
actually-
tanks north and south, and we're going to want healers on the southwest and northeast corner.
It's reward, right?
Oh, sorry.
Forward.
Right. And then we're going to want light parties, which we'll do. No.
Yep.
Oh, but their healers are little fellas. Gaia, you're adorable.
Who said that?
I did. I love you a lot.
So, sorry, who
I wanna see.
is that? She.
Gee,
Yeah, Chichi, I'm sorry.
Just towers.
Mhm.
I didn't get to see the other one.
Can we call out what these are and who needs to be in which thing? Because I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Yeah, you guys are just
Aurora,
throwing
zoom
down
in on
markers.
It's okay.
Or
It's okay.
zoom in on the
okay.
Kakaya.
Oh.
On Kakaya?
Okay. So these are just essentially Hypno. These are just for towers after, which if we do good enough, we can probably skip the second part of
Oh,
towers.
Oh,
But towers
Okay.
we'll get to when we get to. It's essentially it's just the
Yeah,
Same
we'll handle
mechanics
that.
we
We'll
did.
handle that later.
yeah.
Go ahead and interpulse, and then we'll see what we die to.
What is
We
this?
want to set this up though.
Yeah.
This is
they-
spreads for a poison for a lightning poison. So essentially, what it is think of it like fourfold, in a way. And when lightning hits, you're gonna essentially want to be away from the middle of the arena. And this just allows you to keep up time for the melees to hit the boss. And we're gonna be tank swapping too when we get to it, or I'll tell you when.
All right. Is it a tank swap similar to 8, back and forth, or just a regular
So
one-time
I'll
swap?
I'll invuln the first and second hit, and then I'll shirk to you, and that's when you take control of the boss at that point.
So it's a carbuncle tank swap.
Pretty much.
Okay, got you.
Can I ask something? Yes. Okay. She, can you please pick a side? You keep switching back and forth. I'm scared. Cause like
Yeah.
we were
Well,
doing
what do you
clock
need?
spots and you were over here, but then they said light parties and then you moved to team 1. And I was like, I don't.
Oh yeah, the clock spots they're only for one mechanic, and we could both be on the right side. If, there's no. I don't think
Okay.
it's there.
Yeah, but never-
But in most cases, I'll be left hand.
We should probably explain the first mechanic though, Blood Rake.
I think everyone's watched the video, right? Or does anyone in particular need an explanation?
I
I
just want to see it.
I need to see it.
Yeah, and then we can explain it if people. We'll do a couple polls just so people can get a feel for the tethers and all that, and then we'll look at the strat if as need be.
All right then. Do you want to call out she, or do you want me to?
You can. I don't have my markers, and I'll probably have to, or sorry, my macros, and I'll probably set that up for next pool.
Okay.
What about that?
Can we raid wide? Blood Rake, it's going to be DPS take tethers. And tank skills are going to take broad. So DPS should stack behind the boss. Stay stacked directly behind the boss. Support should stay on the outside of the DPS until DPS get rot. Alright, Alex goes in to grab first rot. And then Xander's gonna die. DPS take the tethers and spread out. Do not be near tanks or healers.
I had a tether. A DPS didn't grab my tether.
You can.
That's okay. Well,
Is that what happens when no, I understand, it's fine, but I'm just saying, is
Yeah.
that what happens when the wrong team has the tethers?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
And if the wrong team has the rot, that's what happens too.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Let's reset. I think yeah. But no, it's fine.
Yeah, definitely.
All I'm gonna say is that is it.
As a what?
That's it. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay.
Alex, you should be used to my randomness.
Also, Alex, we don't have a dancer. I have the longest people, and I only need 10 to 8 seconds.
Good point. I'll fix that with the next one.
Exactly, Lee. Everything's fine. It's all fine. Everything's on fire, but it's okay.
DPS are going to take the tethers. And DPS are going to take the rot. So DPS stay outside of the boss, spread out, and then whoever doesn't get a debuff will go into the tanks. The healer and tanks should stay together. Alright, I need one to take... Yep, we got one rot, and we need Xander to take the other rot. And DPS, you guys are... What's a DPS? Yeah, I said DPS, didn't I? Oh. Yep, I thought so. I screwed that up.
Okay.
I realized it too late. I was like, well, shit.
I don't want to be a
Thanks,
tank
Mr.
buster.
Hypno. No, no, you
Dismantle,
get to take
dismantle.
Buster, friend.
No, you can't escape it.
You can't escape the storm.
Mhm.
I'm not a tank.
You know what, Lee?
I'm
I'm
not
I'm
taking this
tired.
time,
Okay,
stop.
like death
Alright,
is
so
death takes a
let's
toll on
kinda
you.
explain what the tethers and the whole route thing.
Mhm.
So what happens is, whoever gets hit by the first blood rake has to not take the tethers. Whoever gets hit by the second blood rake cannot have the rot debuff. So what happens is, if it's, let's say, the DPS get hit by the first blood rake, the tanks and healers have to each take a tether and have to spread out because it's an AoE. And the DPS have to stay behind the boss. If the tanks and healers get the rot, the tanks and healers have to first group up behind the boss, and whoever does not get a debuff has to go into the tanks and healers to grab the debuff from them and run out. Does that make sense?
No.
I'm glad somebody said
I
it.
understand that there is
Okay.
the debuff that you get the initial tethers, and then there's this follow-up tethers.
So
What's this
Blood Rake
debuff
is-
that somebody has to go in and grab?
So blood rake is the first thing that tells you if you're taking tethers or not.
Right.
So whoever gets hit by the first blood rake cannot then get hit by the tethers.
Got it.
Whoever gets hit by the second blood rake cannot have the rot debuff.
Which is
So
the
there's
green
two
buff.
blood rakes and there's tethers?
Yes.
Or is the tethers...
The tethers come after he casts Director's Below. Director's
Oh my
Below
goodness.
is where... Yeah, that actually works for breaking it down.
Come back
Director's
here.
Below is when he's going to... Like, think of it like with P4S, when he does the conceptual Octa and Tetra.
Sure.
Blood Rake is conceptual.
You were too
So
far
he
away,
casts Blood
Ghostly.
Rake,
There you go.
and he's taking... Basically, he's saving a mechanic for after he does Director's Below. Does that make sense? Okay. So essentially, then what winds up happening is, let's say C is the boss, and let's say tanks healers get hit with the first blood rake, and then DPS get hit with the second blood rake. DPS would stack on D. Tanks and healers would be in the corners surrounding, in the little diamonds surrounding the DPS. When Director's Blown gets hit, let's say I and Aurora do not have a rot debuff. So I run in first, grab the debuff, run out. Aurora runs in, grabs the debuff, runs out. Now at that point, the DPS are protected.
I don't
Now-
understand what you mean by running in and grabbing the debuff.
When
so
he
it's
casts,
virus.
yeah, when he casts the thing, he puts a green debuff on 4 people, either all the DPS or the tanks and healers, and the people who don't have the debuff have to run in and take it.
Right,
after
we
the
have to
first
grab it.
round of tethers.
Yeah, we have
By
to take it
taking
away
it
from you.
them, they become the people who initially had it become protected from having the debuff spread to them,
Right.
and then that makes it so that they can take the second group of tethers because the people with the green debuff will die if they take them.
Right. And so then each of the DPS in that case would then have to grab a tether and fan out on the north side with the boss. Now the way it usually works with the markers that we have, and I'm just gonna save these so I can put them back up later. Where is she? There.
Yeah, the video
what we-
was
the
was
markers that we
posted.
have-
We did look
almost.
at it, but
There we go.
you know,
1 and 2
you
will
know
become
how it
the,
goes.
what's it called?
I personally
the-
learned by beating my head against the wall. So the
Fireman,
long
the flanking
discussions and the
positions. Because at that point,
long
if it's
videos, one
tanks,
ear
healers get
out
the
the
rot,
other, you know.
the boss will be facing me towards the south. And then the DPS will take a tether, and each tether will be spread out towards, like the healers will go, or sorry, the range will go towards D and B, and the melee will stay towards 1 and 2. Does that make sense?
Yep. I'm gonna have to just see this.
Lee, test out my
Okay,
stickers,
just
please.
let me-
See if they work, because I
Okay.
think I activated them.
There's 2 cases that you need to handle. So it's all going to, and Alex will call out, and I'll try to use macros or whatnot. If treat 1 as a boss, so 2 is going to
If
be
you,
the edge of the hitbox.
yeah, if you put your mouse over the stream,
if it's going to be
the live
tanks
stream,
and
there should be a little
healers, we're
heart
going
that
to solve
pops up,
roll
and you should
call.
be able to click on a
That
sticker
means-
and
or
use it.
support, that means you stack, and so you'll just stack at the edge of the boss. The other group is going to have 2 people who do not have it, and as far as passing the debuff, just 1 at a time walk into the party, and then you're going to walk forward or back. How do you know if you walk forward or back? That is going to be the tether mechanic. If you're going to take the tether, that means you're going to walk forward. If you're not, you're going to walk back. So there's only 2 cases to handle, in a sense. So yeah, let's go ahead and pull, and then
That's weird. Let me
we
see.
can talk it over from there. And you don't have to worry about DPS or whatnot at this point. We'll just.
Oh, hold on. No,
Oh, you're good. So,
I'll fix it. I'll fix it next time.
Ah, there
I
it
forgot.
goes. Oh, we're pulling.
this is going to be the first blood, right? This is going to be indicating the tethers and
Thanks,
if they're going to
healers.
step in or out.
Yep. Tanks healers are going to take tethers.
This is just storing it.
And DPS are going to take roll call.
Okay.
So tanks healers stack up. Hypno
Right.
run in. Run out. Hypno. Oh, sorry. Xander run in. There you go. I've got 1 tether. Healers to B and D.
Resolve.
Oh, nice.
Huzzah.
Mm-hmm.
Good
thoughts,
job.
Alex.
Yeah. It takes a moment to remember which one's which.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. This is gonna be where I tailed the tank buster. And then I'm gonna shirk to you, Aurora.
Oh.
Did-
Yeah.
Oh.
Should I have
That's what
not
you were
been
saying?
standing there,
Oh.
or what happened?
So
I think
so
he
wait
turned.
till
I think he turned you into a bomb.
yeah. So essentially, in the future, wait till I shirk to you because he does 2 hits.
I didn't do anything
So-
though. You just said you were gonna shirk me. I was like, okay, and then everybody died.
Yeah, we were all around her when you shirked her.
So yeah.
That
So
kind
do
of
I
like-
do I not
yes.
stand in my static position of C basically, or my C's all the way back there?
Yes, you'll go stand kind of like in P4S. You'll go stand to the side of the.
Okay, so I need to move when you shirk me. Gotcha. That would have been helpful.
Yeah. Well, that was I should mention that. I was figuring because the thing is, well, no. Here's the thing. Also, you shouldn't have gotten because I shirked after the hit, so maybe it was just timing.
Maybe I was in my burst phase,
Because
and my burst phase
I take
tends to pull sometimes.
yeah, so I take That can happen, yeah. Because what happens is this: I take both hits with my invuln, and then I shirk to you so you get the auto attack.
Because I definitely didn't provoke. I have a provoke macro, so it would have popped up in there. I was just chilling.
Let me just fix this real quick.
So when you shirk me, where do you want me to run off to? So that way everybody knows where I'm going.
So after I get the second hit and I shirk you, you run to where I was standing.
See? Back here?
Nope. So you would run towards
To A?
A.
Oh, so we're just gonna swap. Okay. Okay, gotcha.
Right.
That's nice.
Right.
Okay, so
That was fun.
oh,
Okay. We're just gonna reset.
Okay.
Okay.
Reset.
Somebody pulled the boss.
Just chilling with the homies. and the
I wonder who that must be an idiot.
Try it now, Lee.
I don't know who that is.
I blame behind.
I was able to use it if you hover it over I hovered it over my stream screen, and the little heart
Alright.
popped up on the right side, and I clicked on it, and then like a bunch of little stickers popped up, and I was able to use them.
Raid wide. DPS are gonna take tethers. And tanks healers are gonna take rot. So DPS stack on the back of the boss. It's gonna be Aurora running first. And then Kakaya running. DPS take the tethers, that's right.
This is fun.
With
It's
on a
just
wall.
re-
Yeah, we're walling.
Yeah.
Three.
Time Buster.
I killed myself. Kill myself with a fucking teleport.
That's okay. It happens. Raid wide going out. It's gonna be tanks healers take tethers. It's gonna be tanks healers take rot. DPS stack on the south side. Yep, right there. Alex runs in first. Oh, I did not mean to move the boss. Ah, that's my bad. Be careful of the tethers.
Fuck.
Okay, I can't fix the boss now, but. Wait for it. Bring the boss to C. Bring the boss to C.
I'm bringing him. Come on.
Yeah. He doesn't want to turn.
Nope, he doesn't want to.
Where's-
He's casting. He
Okay.
won't move when he's
It's gonna be
casting.
knockback first. Everyone towards the middle. knock back into spread. Get ready to spread into your spread spots. Spread.
Oh shit! Come on.
And it's going to be
Oh, my bad.
eastern side. East, he's doing the sword. And light party stack.
Ow.
Yep.
My party's somewhere.
And and we're dead.
We is dead.
That's okay. That's Pinax. Welcome to
Hey,
Pinax.
we moved around. We got some progress. That's what counts. All the progress.
But yeah, the gears.
So the
were-
lightning only affects that one quadrant. It doesn't affect the entire arena like a
No.
normal.
It does
It
affect
hits-
the entire arena. You need to be on the edge.
Yes.
Just don't be in
Oh.
the quadrant with it.
Oh, that's what I did wrong. Alright.
Yeah, in this one, the quadrant that's active is a hit marker.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And
And
then-
then you spreads again. Sorry, just wanna check.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I went to the wrong side. I killed you. I was supposed to go the other direction.
Oh, where is it? Hold on.
That's good. It's okay. I wasn't sure either. I just normally ran away.
I know I have it. Nope, not that one. Hold on.
Or 2 markers.
One day I'm gonna freaking just go and I'm gonna re-clean all these markers and
Wow.
put them all in the freaking same panel.
You can also use the knockback to angle to your spot as well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hold on, which one
Now-
is this one?
This is
Knockback
for spreads.
spreads.
Yeah.
Or
This
spreads
also-
in general.
Also, Aurora, in this case,
Yes.
because you would have aggro, you and I would switch. So I would be standing here, and you would be standing with the boss.
Gotcha.
When now the
What
worst
part
thing
is this
when
for?
it's for spread.
Gotcha.
Now, if it's also the fun one's gonna be if it's lightning and then light party stacks. Group 1 has to run to the middle, and I mean run. The hit is very quick.
It's even faster on second set.
Yeah. That's why Pinax became such a Pinax meme thing, because the knockback mechanics.
The snake beans of this tier.
Yep. Also for the DPS and stuff, the markers you're standing on, just remember if it's lightning first, just go all the way to the wall, or to the spikes. Yeah. Just so that you don't get hit by lightning. If it's lightning, then spread.
So, how in the world does melee keep their uptime at that point?
So you see where they're standing? The boss should technically be over here, because he'll move down if you're quick enough. But the problem is sometimes the boss doesn't turn right away. But if your boss
Aurora
is here,
with his popping sprint there at the beginning of.
Gap closer.
yeah. All right.
The fun part is
and-
double knockback. You're gonna love that one.
Well, we'll get that next. Don't worry. So there's different variations of Pinax, and so you'll see the different variations because we just need to get there multiple times.
Oops, I'm not that way.
Raid wide going out. It's gonna be DPS take tethers. DPS take rot.
Okay, get
Support
a stack.
stack. Yep. Just gonna wait for directors below. There we go. Alright, Asher run in. And run out, and then Xander run in. And DPS grab the tethers.
Let me take that one.
Yeah, I moved out a little bit so you could grab it.
The tip is pretty much if you're getting both, just run in grab the virus and go in the boss's hitbox.
Yeah.
Because the tethers are gonna be wonky
Alright,
if
stay
you
stealth.
go behind.
Oh, run, run, run.
You're good.
Well, I don't
Took
want
both
to
hits.
be a bomb, right? Because as you said, it was going to happen when you shirk me or whatever.
No.
Okay.
I took both hits, so
Ah.
we're good.
Okay, well, last time I killed everybody.
It was just because you got aggro during the second hit. That's all.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Bring him to B. Bring the boss to B.
To be.
It's too late now, but that's okay. So I'll explain what we're looking for, by the way, when I say it's going to be knockback first. Knockback into light party stack.
To light party stack.
Party 1, knockback resist. Oh, never mind.
That was spicy.
It's going to be north, go north. Sword first, and it's going to be lightning, then spread.
Ouch.
Spread.
My face.
Spread.
My bones.
How do you know which way he's gonna go for that?
His
Look
cape.
at the cast bar.
Alright.
Yeah, his Caspar cape is a knockback swords the cleave.
No, I meant like which direction, because he puts a marker on each.
It's in the cast bar.
His cast bar will be southerly, westernly.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll actually say, like, north,
Also,
east, west, south. Yeah.
Don't, if you do by accident, don't actually walk on the circle parts, they hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And don't be in the poison tile when in spreads or...
Yeah. So, I should also explain why I say where we're going. When you're pulling the boss, you want to run to the middle between lightning and fire. That'll be your north, and it's going to be relative to where fire and ice are, or fire and lightning are. If that makes sense.
Where do you take the light party stacks?
So
Lettuce,
group
it's,
one-
Yeah. Okay.
So group 1 should be basically, so essentially when it's light party, you want to get knocked straight back. Group 1 should be using their knockback resist there. And then basically at that point with their knockback resist, they should stay right in the middle. And group 2 should be directly south, away from the fire tile.
I don't even remember what group I'm in.
You can fix that. This is just a reminder remember your light parties. All right. Cool.
I'm in a party with Chaticus and the Wonder Twins.
What?
All right. But so far, you guys doing really good. Like, you're already at Pinax. We'll get to that stuff soon. The other stuff. And we'll see how much of this fight I remember doing. Raid wide. Gonna be tanks healers get tethers. Gonna be tanks healers get roll call. Stay out of DPS stack up and then stay out. Support stay out. There we go. Alex goes first. Kakaya goes second. Grab your tethers and spread. We're gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, the tethers.
Avenge me. No, she.
All right.
For our prop sprint.
Yep. Go to B. Go to B. That's as much as you're gonna get him to move.
Yeah, no, I this is the one part of tanking I hated. I would refuse to do it.
Knock back first. Knock back into light parties. Knock back resist. Or group 1 knock back resist. Group 2 run south.
Oh.
And it's gonna be south, south, go to C, go to C, go to C. And it's gonna be south and spread. South and spread. Spread.
I'm in the fucking poison. Oh god.
You have a lot of time to move out of it, by the way.
You do.
Yeah.
Alright. Aurora, bring the boss to the middle. Actually,
If I don't die first.
Invuln.
I did invuln.
1.
And I died. Oh no.
Heals
Okay.
here.
You're
Big
good. You're
heals.
good. Which one's he not targeting? He's not targeting water. Remember this for later if we get to it.
I don't even know
Will
which one
you
to
just
save. I didn't
move?
see it.
Water, water, water,
Oh.
water. This is gonna be This is gonna be director's blown orbs, and we'll explain how this works in a moment.
Go to your.
Uh,
Let's.
Yep. I'm gonna try and get him back in the middle. Get everyone at your clock spots.
True north.
Okay. Just go to your clock spots. Stay at your clock spot until we say otherwise. All right, blood rake. Okay, here comes the orbs. Everyone's going to cross through the bosses, hitbox, healers, and tanks are going to group up. Range and DPS are going to group up and rotate.
Oh, so like rotate left, rotate right, you know,
So,
like
So let's
group up north,
we
group up
can-
south.
No, we need to clarify strats then. Are you not doing brain dead uptime orbs?
I was just doing normal orbs. I didn't. Bray, I'm not familiar with Brain
Orbs
Dead.
has been Orbs has been vastly simplified due to the fact that healing is IMDs.
TH.
Oh no. Yeah, so THTH is what I'm. Yeah, there he goes. Don't worry. When she comes, when you're good, just take your time.
Man. Do the boss.
He said rotate. I'm like, where am I rotating to?
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Rotate.
What are we rotating?
Okay.
Physically, like me? Okay.
So all right, let's
Yeah,
this is the
taking
way
every
they normally do it.
box.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and hold on. Let me fix this. I have this wrong.
If anything, I'm really digging this music.
Oh, actually, let me look at She's thing. Hold on. Yeah, I'm used to doing it the other way, so. Oh. Really?
So
Yep.
is this
It's
no.
been vastly simplified from the first things. Same with Blood Rake. Like the first strats and stuff used to be really complicated, and then over time, people found really quote unquote
Really?
brain dead.
You can just clockwise and not have to run across.
Right?
Okay, we're doing that.
It's pretty great. Makes it healers here and healers too.
Wait,
That's the
am I
same-
missing?
I'm
Conversation.
telling
Okay.
information.
Okay. So the way that Blood Orb works, basically, is the boss hits everyone with Blood Rake, and creates an orb with an effect that you basically like in normal creates an orb that has your icon of what your role is. So they're role orbs essentially. You cannot take 2 orbs or more than 2 orbs, so you have to actually stack with each other, or partner stack, in order to survive the orbs. But you cannot take the same orb without someone else hitting it first. So normally it would be like, if it was tank healer, the healer would take the first orb, the tank would be there to support it, then they would rotate clockwise, take the second orb, gives the healers time to heal. What we're doing here now, because she has brought this to my attention, I didn't know that they actually had this strat and I'm happy for it, is instead we're just basically rotating clockwise and taking our orb. Am I correct on that one, She? Am I understanding
Yes.
it correctly? Okay.
And the orbs will come to you. So you just
Right.
rotate into those positions and then you just.
So you don't even have to move. You can just stay right at the boss's hitbox.
Okay, are these the clock spots we're using?
Yes.
Wait,
Go
so
ahead and get into your clock position.
I was about to say, she, you were on the other side.
isn't one healer
Ash,
southeast,
we can
northeast?
we can switch then if we're gonna do it like that. Yeah. Just make it consistent. Yeah.
So
Aurora, you'll go south.
For what? Oh,
Yeah.
so I just stay there and take my orb.
So we go rotate with our partner. The orb comes to us, and then we stay there, and the second orb comes to us, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
So am I with
Healers,
you
you
then?
want to have a lot of you want Panheima, Liturgy of the Bell and whatnot.
Yeah.
The sage.
Oh, it's fine. I can shoot us up somehow.
They have something
Oh,
there. Yeah. Whatever you have.
Yeah.
I mean, that
I should
makes
have
it
temperance
so
and
much
Liturgy Bell.
easier.
So wait,
So
wait.
then-
Healers don't need to rotate, right? So tank will rotate into healers. In this case, healers don't move.
What are we
Everyone will move at some point. That they'll rotate a bit. Also, I realized that I haven't set it up wrong.
Because I'm trying to, I'm just making sure I'm understanding correctly.
Yeah,
'cause I
I'm
know how
looking
the
at the
orbs.
graphic.
Okay.
Did you post it somewhere by chance?
Ash and Ghostly, yeah, I posted it in the thread here. Ash and Ghostly, y'all switch. Kakaya and Xander, you switch. Sorry. It works either way, but just so that everyone can look at that graphic and use that as reference.
High swap.
No, everyone else stay the same. Everyone else stay the same.
You posted in what strats or?
Yes, I posted on the thread here.
So I should be
Okay, I need to
southeast.
see this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
See it?
Yeah.
right
What thread? I don't see the thread.
Under random content events, P4S Prog to eventually clear recur. If you click on events,
Is it the one you posted earlier before the 2 videos?
yes.
Okay. I gotcha. All right. So essentially, it would be as a tank, I would rotate clockwise, and Aurora would rotate clockwise, so that we have one DPS, one tank, and the DPS the Cardinals would rotate. Am I understanding that right?
Yes.
No, I'm. Okay.
We're going to
Maxi blind.
No, I see what it is now. I see what it is. I got it. I'm looking at the picture. It's so look in the thread for P4S Prog eventually.
I
It's
just added
at 7.
everyone that I think.
Yeah. It's at 729. It's just a little bit above. And what it is essentially is that each role group basically will be next to each other, and you're just taking the orb, and the orbs will come to you while you do full uptime.
So we're doing the one to the right of the diagram.
Yeah. So this is where the clock spots would be on the left, and then you rotate. And
You start
Am I
off in
understanding?
clock spots. Yeah, you start off in clock spots. Then, for instance, Xander and Xander, you'll start down here on the southwest.
Okay.
So like Xander and I, for instance, will wait until the orbs all tether to us, and then we'll go stand one clockwise spot away from each other. So we'll move to this corner. You move to the next corner. And so, for instance, let's take Alex and it'll
so it
be,
would be
Alex and well, Kakai or Gosi. Gosi, we'll just have you up here. Gosi, come on over to the northwest corner. This will be your new clock spot. So Ghostly and Alex, for instance, they will wait till the tether's tethered to them, and then they're just going to move to this next corner, clockwise,
Northeast.
where Ash is. Yes. Ashir and who's
Wait,
on
that's
the-
not what the diagram shows though. Am I missing? Because
That
if
is-
Alex is main tank should go to the west position.
That is correct. Is what the graphic shows.
What graphic are you looking at?
The
Graphic
one
one
that-
that's at
one that you posted.
7:29 p.m. by Shichi.
There's 2 different diagrams, like in one picture. One
Right,
showing.
so-
different
One shows the
variation.
clock spots and one shows the resolve.
Right. The clock spots is how you start the mechanic, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
that's how you end the mechanic.
Right. So then in that case, Alex would go counterclockwise to west.
Right.
so
right.
I would merge onto Kakaya or the Ghost. I mean, so I would be over here instead.
Wait,
No.
Wait, hold
no,
on.
because
No.
the 2 is west with main tank and the in resolve. and healer 1 is with the off tank east.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, I don't. This isn't just
Okay.
rotate clockwise or counterclockwise.
Yeah,
There's all
they-
sorts of stuff going on.
They go a little bit further, but don't let that complicate it or anything. They it's like northeast / east. Like
Right. So essentially, like for instance, Ghost and I would stand where Ash is, take the first orb, then we would rotate to the cardinal, or we would stay there.
I would just go to the inner cardinal, and if you need to adjust to the orbs a little bit, then so be it. But
So I start at northwest, meet with Alex at northeast, take the orb, then go to east, take that orb.
Go to north.
Okay.
Sorry.
So we completely ignore the second half of that animation.
No,
Apparently.
so ignore the main tank off tank thing. I think that's just confusing.
But it's also the same thing for
It's the
all of
same-
the marks. Like the DPS 1, 2, and 3, 4 all go like random spots.
Right. So what he's trying to showcase is if you look, it's like a giant square. And so you take the orb, you rotate clockwise, you take the orb, then you rotate to the cardinal according to that picture. If we're going to do cardinals first, then Ghost would merge onto me, we take the first orb, then we rotate to the intercardinal. And everyone would do the same.
That sounds like we can agree on which way we're doing it.
It might I just want to
Okay,
make sure I
I
understand what
see.
she's saying.
I see the confusion now.
Are we doing it like the picture, or are we all just gonna rotate to the right or something?
We're just gonna rotate clockwise. I see the confusion now because I didn't see what you're looking at. You're looking at the like main tank and off tank designations in D1, D2, etc. And in reflection now, this is probably actually taken from a different strat, and it just looks very similar to the Brain Dead.
Yeah.
But in as far as what we're actually doing here, go with your partner and move clockwise to the next cardinal, or sorry, intercardinal.
So then I'll be meeting Alex at northeast.
You and Ghostly will, Alex and Ghostly, for instance, they will go to the northeast.
And then take that orb, and then move to east.
Right.
Okay.
Have we
so
changed
hit-
clock spots?
We did change them around a little bit, just to.
All right, let's just.
Can we
reset
all
this
like re-go to our clock spot?
Yes. Let's go ahead and do so.
So
Aurora,
Kakaya
you'll
has
go south.
taken my clock spot?
Yes, Kakaya will be.
Then I am now east, I guess.
Yes.
So, just to make sure I have this straight, we want, like, as soon as all the tethers form, we just run to our direction.
Right.
You just run clockwise.
Just run.
So I
north,
think you and Chi would be
north going
would take the northwest orb, then the north orb.
Okay.
And like
And we-
Kakaya and Aurora,
Right.
y'all two are partners. So you will come over to this left-hand corner. You just
Yeah,
walk
we go
clockwise into the
southwest
next
and then.
corner.
Oh,
Yes,
I
yeah.
Okay, I understand what it's doing now. It's dragging the orbs into the other group, and we get the orbs drag. It's almost like doing Kakaya, and I think you and Hypno will understand this pretty much. It's almost like with handling the ads tethers in part 2. We're creating a box, basically.
So I must be dumb as hell. So.
Okay.
Am I
No,
understanding?
I get it. I get it.
Ash,
Anyway, we-
Ash, here. It's everyone has a very static position and designation here. Ash, Hypno, you two, you'll stay at your clock spot. When the orbs happen, you will go to where Kakaya is. You go to the next corner, clockwise. Kakaya, Aurora, you will go to the next corner, which is going to be southwest here, after the orbs tether. Xander and me will go to the northwest clock spot as soon as we get tethered. Ash and Alex and Ghostly, you will go to the northeast clock spot. It's a very simple clockwise spin towards the corner.
Yeah. I get now what it's accomplishing. It took me a moment to realize, like, understand it, but then I had to remember, like, with the O12S dealing with the skulls and creating the X pattern.
Right. There
It's
will
the
be
same idea.
no flexing. There will be no RNG to this. It's
Right.
very static. Just take your thing,
It-
move to the next clock spot.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense to me. I get it.
Are there any questions regarding?
Because I was thinking, is this evenly spread with the tethers, or
So
like,
so here's what you're doing.
I
Um,
closer?
So Asher,
Well,
here's what the mechanic is trying to accomplish. Basically, he does roll call on everybody. He basically does blood rake on everybody. he switches the orbs so that the orb is what your new role is. So tanks healers become DPS, DPS become tanks healers in the eyes of the mechanic. So what's happening is we're essentially making it so that the right orb hits the right partner stack by creating a box around the boss so that everyone gets their proper orbs and nobody gets the same orb that kills them. That's essentially what we're trying to do, creating a box.
Basically, we're setting it up so that when the orb goes forward, it's going to hit the corresponding party that can take the hit.
Right.
It won't hit you, because someone's technically in front of you.
Right. And it also makes it a lot easier for the Twice Come Ruin, too, because then you don't get the Doom debuff. It does require a lot of healing mitigation, because you're taking both orbs almost at the same time. But I can probably help with that with Shake It Off.
Okay.
Did I explain that properly, She?
Believe so. Let's go ahead and start pulling again.
Alright,
Or,
cool.
We get those Penex memes again.
Don't get me started.
Oh, we'll get you started.
Knockback into spread is still the bane of my existence. DPS are going to get the tethers. And tanks here. Oh, nope. DPS are going to get the rot. DPS are going to get the rot. Actually, I'm going to turn the boss now. Tanks here stack up. Not yet. Alright, she gets first, and then Asher, you get second. Alright, DPS take tethers, and spread out. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. We're going to B. We're going to B. Oh, and
Don't worry about uptime, Asher. Unless you can manage it.
it's going to be Lightning and Stack. Group 1, stay off of the electric. Group 1, move to the middle. Group 1, move to the middle. And I was dumb too, because I forgot we need to be on Lightning on that one. Go south. It's going to be knocked back. And we're just going to reset.
How could he get a damage down now? Or parse.
I don't even care about that.
He said
But-
go south, and I went south too early.
Yeah, well, part of it also that I forgot to mention, and I think it's just because I didn't think about it, to not be on the fire tile.
What is the purpose of going to B?
So you saw where lightning fire spawns, right?
Sure.
That becomes your north.
So when we're doing the north-south, we don't actually do true north. We go based on B.
We go based on where the lightning and fire spawn.
Okay, so those spawn randomly, is what you're telling me.
Yes.
Okay, that I didn't know.
Wait a minute.
So in that case, right, that was B, right? B was the north.
Yeah.
Right.
So Light Party 2 should have went D for the stack.
No. So Light Party 2 should have stayed at B. Light Party 1 should have ran to the middle of the arena. We started to. We all made the mistake, though, of standing on the fire tile.
So it's not south then, you're north for the stack.
south and relative to the boss. Does that make sense?
Oh, I mean, it does now. Okay.
It's essentially, basically, as I said before, treat the wall as your south, and that's essentially where Group 2 is stacked, and then Group 1 would be like here. But the thing is, you can't be on the fire tile, which is what killed us. Alright.
Either working at Sonic fried my brain today, or I am definitely glad I didn't start with this because I would have quit raiding altogether.
I mean, technically, P4S was a lot easier. It was a nice setup.
Honestly, it's a lot of over-explaining of mechanics and multiple people explaining them and getting confused. Instead of clearing and focusing on one mechanic, we're moving on to other mechanics before we're even ready to clear
DPS
one.
get tether?
And a lot of questions going unanswered as to why we're doing things and just following instruction without any reason. Just my 2 cents.
Bro, that was more like 5, but okay.
Hey, bitch, pay what you pay.
DPS get rot.
So who takes tethers? Sorry, I missed it.
DPS take tethers, DPS take rot.
Okay.
Someone has. Oh well.
She. Okay. Well.
I guess I'm dying.
Oh, someone took my tether.
We're gonna have to do this the proper way. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. We're going to A. Gonna be lightning first, so stay away from the middle and spread. And spread. We're going to B. Is this knockback? This is knockback.
To address those concerns, one, we probably should have confirmed on like different strats and stuff before we entered the projects about that. And then two, if we'd like, then we can practice, for instance, blood rape, and until we have a perfect clean run, we don't move on to Pinex. And likewise with Pinex, we don't move on to orbs. That may be good to get multiple runs on the same, if that would help address those concerns. Regarding explanations of the mechanics, I assume the reasoning behind the mechanics is typically covered by Hector's guide and whatnot, and that's why I didn't feel it necessary to go into the details of why the mechanics are happening, because Hector would be a lot better at explaining that than
I agree, She. I agree. It's just very long-winded explanations, and most of the, at least I know, like my group of people, long-winded explanations tend to go in one ear out the other. So by the time you finish what it is that she said, I forgot the entire first 10 minutes of whatever it was that was said. We like to beat our head against the wall, so that's all.
Right.
I mean, I appreciate the
keep
help and
pulling that.
stuff, but yes,
we'll
thank
wall
you.
then.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I love shoving my head down the spike.
I know. I know.
It's fun.
The rush of blood is just peak.
Takes healers take tethers. Takes healers take rot. DPS stack on the boss's
DPS
backside.
stack.
And it's going to be Aurora going first. Alright. Grab your tethers and spread.
Nice.
We knock back first into spread.
Yeah, right there, Xander. You could just take the knockback straight to the corner.
Yeah.
Westernly, so
So I
going to
wasn't
D.
sure where you were going to move to. But like, if you're like positioned like straight in the little cranny of the fire tile, like right in the middle there, you'll get knocked back straight to the corner.
I think we should have done it normal because I have no idea what the hell's going on. Like none of these. I'm just like just run to
You
somewhere.
need-
Hopefully,
Need a
we,
rundown on
you
what
know.
each tile does what.
Please, because I
Okay,
don't. I mean,
water-
I know water is not bad.
Water is the knockback, fire is stack, poison
Poison
is spread,
spread.
and lightning is get
Just-
out of the middle.
Just proximity, yeah.
Yeah.
The first combination can only be like water, fire, like water poison, or like thunder, poison, thunder, fire. And then the combo that wasn't used first is next.
Yeah, I think Sonic fried my brain today. As all that information, I was just like, yeah, this is what it is, and I was like, what is the number 2?
Number 3.
I blame Aurora. She didn't give me coffee today.
Bitch, I didn't have coffee. Oh, no, I lied. My kid made me coffee when I woke up.
Damn, he didn't make me coffee.
Nah, it's because you're a furry.
I thought we was boys.
Denied.
DPS take tethers. Tanks healers take rot.
DPS stack.
It's going to be Aurora. Oh, Aurora go in. Alright, and DPS take the tethers and spread. be knockback first. Knockback into spread. Gonna be north, so going A. It's gonna be not gonna be, yeah, light party stack.
Oof, that was spicy.
I forgot to say knockback mitt.
See, what I'm used to for that is no one using the knockback for the first knockback and just knockbacking for the double knockback.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you can reach group 1 with
Give me 1
sprint.
second.
I think I'm slower than usual today.
It happens after work.
Yep, I'm on 0.5% of a brain cell.
It rounds up to 1.
No, it doesn't. 0.6 does.
No, 0.5
Can you
does.
share that brain
Nope.
cell?
But it's like a
Um,
point.
I mean, if you want 0.25 of a brain cell, then yes.
It's more than I have.
Okay, then we're sharing it. But now we can't round up.
Give me the Burger King brain cell. I'll put it to good use.
No, because Burger King foot lettuce is why you should not want that.
Burger King's dying. Currently.
Well, I honestly don't care.
Yeah, I don't either. I never go to Burger King.
The only ones I go to is Sonic because I work at it, and McDonald's. Because
Went to Sonic yesterday just to get a drink before work.
Okay, I'm back.
if you want food, don't go to Sonic. If you want
I'm
drinks, don't go
sorry.
to Sonic.
But what if you want tater tots?
Don't go to Sonic.
I don't go there. I get like once like in a blue moon.
I hate when people come to Sonic just for that shit.
DPS get tethers. DPS get roll call. I mean, sorry, tank healer get roll call. Tank healer get roll
Or
call.
roll call. The DPS stack. Oh, I already got it, so I'm good.
DPS get tethers
I do not need that tether, sir.
and spread. We knock back first. Into spread. Knock back into spread. I'm dumb. It's gonna be like party, yeah. Stay off the electric tile and then stay off the fire tile.
Oh, God.
Oh,
And this
I hit my
this is
knockback
still-
too early.
So after the knockback, we want to go back to B. Okay.
Yeah. After the first mechanic, you want to basically go back to the middle,
Mhm.
and then from wherever the mechanic says it's going, you want to go from that direction. So if it says westerly, you're going to go to D and resolve the mechanic over there.
After one AFK.
Yep.
So like one tip for that first mechanic, like let's say DPS need everything, and the tank sealer stacking here. As soon as you grab it as a DPS, you can literally run and just plant yourself in the boss's circle. And then once you don't have the virus on you as a support, just run straight south, kinda, and stay like max melee. Kinda makes it cleaner for the tethers. Instead of like people like trying to run away and grab one or.
So the last Pinax there was a lightning into knockback into light parties, right?
Yep.
So that was easterly. So let's say easterly. So it's B. So we resolved the lightning at B, I assume,
Yep, because lightning, then the knockback.
and then a
then
knockback
stacks.
will knock us back into the center.
So you can, at like halfway or like 60% of the cast bar, proc your knockback. And then if you're group 2, you literally just stay there at B, and group 1 would go inward.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, just want to make sure. So we
It just makes your life easier to save knockback immune for double knockback if it does occur. I mean, it's cool if you execute double knockback right, but it can get messy.
yeah. Okay, so in that case then, like party 2, if lightning or anything into knockback, then we should
So like, let's say like right
it'll-
here is like B, right? And it was knockback lightning. If lightning was right here on the left side, it would ran here. Lightning went off, knockback, and as soon as the knockback like went out, you would stay here if you're group 2 and came inward if you're group 1. Yep.
yeah, makes sense. Thank you.
And if he's doing the cleave, you gotta make sure you're like let's say you're like on the sides here because it's a frontal cleave right in front of him. So like be to the right of the marker basically, right or left of the marker to avoid the cleave hit.
Perfect. Thank you.
But yeah, if it is double knockback, like at like 50 to 60% of the cast bar is when you can proc your knockback to knockback immune both knockbacks. If you're too early, too late, you're gonna get hit by one or the other. You'll see that mechanic one more time, but it's a bit faster. Like the tiles go off faster.
I apologize. I am back.
Welcome back.
I got me some coffee.
Did you bring me any?
Yes, actually.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Bottoms up. Girl, world, there's some drama going on.
There's always drama going on.
No, I'm talking about with stuff in my
Oh.
family.
Gotcha.
I blame Xander.
Me too.
Why? I'll accept the blame if you can actually pin it on me.
Baby mamas, that's why.
Yeah, sure.
This fight is fun, it's just a fucking lot.
It is tier 4 of
Of a savage.
yeah.
True. I probably should have done the normal first, just for a refresher, but you know what? I'm catching on. Except when, you know, everybody runs somewhere, and I'm like, where are you going? And I just follow, and I'm like, okay, we're going that way, sure. I think that's the fire lightning relative that y'all were talking about.
Yeah, when the talios come down, wherever fire and lightning is, we're running into the spot in between them.
Wait, so they're always adjacent?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, because I was like, what if they're like across from each other? Where do you run?
Yeah, they're always gonna be next to each other.
All right, I think everyone's ready. All right.
Sims need to have a fucking sale so I can get shit.
Oh, the expansions and stuff. Yeah,
I'm
there's a
ready
lot.
for it.
Get ready to start swiping the credit card. So.
Right.
His first entire like 16 paychecks when you go to just Sims.
Just Sim Black Desert Online.
Yeah.
Yup. Cash shops is gonna take my money.
Are you a whale asher?
And yes.
Thanks, healers, tethers. DPS rat. So, support stack.
Aurora stacks up.
Xander, come in. And then Ash.
Oh.
That's why the tether madness gonna happen.
Alex
if, like,
used to take mine there.
I think I got that mechanic. How the hell?
I've read in a couple seconds.
don't you do what she don't?
I was murdered
gotta
by a
quickly
Lala.
enough-
Aurora, you're
Yeah,
supposed to stay back on the spreads there.
Oh, well, I don't know.
I moved here because I didn't trust how, because that one's tricky when it's poison spread and you have to move into the thunder with poison. Whereas if with fire you can kind of reposition or a water knockback.
So looking at our spread positions, Aurora, try to stay back as much as possible. I'll be trying to take left, and again, as much as possible, be as sometimes you do.
I keep forgetting about those because
Right.
we're not supposed to stand in one of the tiles. Oh, it's the active tiles. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't stand in active.
Yeah.
So when he's doing lightning, I can be near the other melee players. Because I'm back here with the casters.
Right. So that was a
And then I see the
lightning into
casters run
spread.
out, and I'm like,
You would have stayed out here, and then your Reaper, right? So then you would go out here because your spread position is to the right of the boss, right? So you would generally try to teleport out here.
okay. I swear Asher's not bad at this game.
They're right there, Xander. If you want it, since fire was free and it was spread, you could have prepositioned like way over here, like way in advance.
Yeah.
But it's tricky when you have to move into the lightning tile for your poison spread.
Thanks, healers take tethers. Makes
Can't
yours
heal
take rot.
everything.
Yep.
DPS stack. I'm going in.
Alright.
Aurora, take my tether.
On the D side.
I hate my brain.
Give me knockback into stacks. Lightning. South. Lightning spread.
Red. Bye bye.
I don't like how long that is.
Rip Alex.
Yep.
Bye, sir. The save tile will be water. That's. I'm resing Alex. So I'm meeting you at northeast, Alex, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Does he reposition himself?
No, pretend he's center, regardless where he is.
And then you get to start moving to your clock soon.
Xander, you'll be over here. Right here, buddy.
3.
Southwest, Xander. Xander, quick, over here. To the southwest part of the boss.
And
That'll work.
Alright, and then
Come over, stand on the one with me, Xander.
1.
We're gonna try to get the screen over here.
Destruction.
Okay. Yeah. Ow.
Don't worry about the
Yes,
mechanic.
big re indeed.
As Aurora said, let's focus on just doing Blood Rake and Penix until we get that down. So if we get there, that's a bonus, but don't worry about it right now.
And then for that, if you want Alex, I'll go for the orb since you're melee.
Yeah, I just think we got killed because they killed me first, the tank one. Wonder if I went the wrong way. DPS first. Or DPS tether, I mean. It's gonna be DPS rot.
The support stack. Aurora.
Yes.
Go stack with the.
Oh.
We need
Good
a
luck,
DPS.
fellas.
One getting the rot.
Oh, we're gonna lose someone.
Yeah, we lose
Oh,
Me.
yeah.
Yeah, servers are being whack.
Yeah, saw the Pokeball on Aurora's head.
I have 26 Swift.
Sorry, kind of a wipe because I think Busters, maybe.
Sorry for
He
playing
can have
Pokemon at the same time, guys. You know, multitasking. Shinies aren't gonna catch themselves, man.
Gotta get that Pokeball.
5 seconds on Swift.
I was like, are you actually?
No, I'm not really playing Pokemon at the same time. You said I was Pokeballing.
Yeah, you were
like,
there
alright.
for a second.
I got the healer. And getting Aurora. All the reses.
I know.
Oh,
Oh, I missed the first one. It was knockback, wasn't it?
oh. Well, that was a lot of stuff that just happened. Where are we going? Oh, this way. Oh, never mind.
The right direction.
It's gonna be spread, by the way. Spread.
My gear. Oh my.
Hey, I'm not gonna take a tank buster. You wanna let that happen to
No,
me, right?
not me.
Death.
What the heck?
Eh.
Why me?
We don't need it.
Slow down my 2-minute burst.
Yeah.
Did you just
Right,
meme?
wallet.
Did you just meme the LB?
Sure the fuck me, yeah.
Sounds like you did.
I hate that they don't make water blue. They make water gray. I hate that.
Well, not all water is blue.
Gotta be more
But
lit.
natural, like in all anime, water is blue.
I mean,
Say
water,
anime.
water isn't blue. It just looks blue because it's reflecting the sky.
Then why is sky blue? Okay.
Diffraction of light through hydrogen atoms.
Shut up, nerd!
Nerd.
I'm a geek. Thank you very much.
Wait, do I have a go for it? You calculate the sky of getting. Can't say that word.
DPS get tethers. Tank scalers get rot.
The deep stack.
Roy, don't sack.
Um,
Okay.
Alex first, then Kara. Got it.
And DPS
then come
get
down if you don't
tethers.
need a tether. DPS need a tether.
No, not Aurora.
Nah.
I didn't kill it this time.
I still don't quite understand that part. I'm just listening to call outs, but my brain's like mush.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because I don't know how y'all learned telling that there's a stack. Who's stacking their what?
Yeah, if there's
We're
if,
determining. We're
Okay.
determining the stack based on the roll call. So the second blood rate determines who stacks
but how?
and who is staying out of the stack.
Is there
So
like,
it's just
Is
damage.
there a tell? Is there
Yes. The second blood rate. So look for the cast that says blood rate, and it will damage a particular roll group.
a is
That
there a
roll
debuff?
group- No,
that's why
it
I
is
can't
from
focus
that damage
anything.
source. Yes, it is from that
It's
damage
whoever-
source.
Yeah.
Knockback spread. Don't kill me.
Don't tell me what to do, you know,
Nice. He's going to western, west. It's knockback, lightning. Into healer groups.
Pop your knockback and on.
Group 1 north. Group 1 Pete,
Oh,
where you
group two.
at?
Group two.
Group 2,
Stay
group
with
2,
me.
group
Stay
up.
with me. Thank you.
Not bad actually. That's pretty
Alright.
decent.
That
Or
wasn't-
are you gonna want to invuln this?
Minus 1 Asher's part, but decent.
It would actually do the mechanic, right?
Lightning is safe.
Yeah.
Trying to
Actually, lightning is not safe. Let me stop. Don't listen to me. Do not listen to me.
Get into your clock spots based on true north, not the boss. Look at A, You position yourself based on the clock spots that we assign. Right, we seem to be good. Move clockwise to your corner. You cannot take an orb that has your roll in it. Xander, we gotta go get this blue.
Stay.
Stay?
Get the two-
Uh,
yeah.
Oh.
And then move around.
New
Uh,
GPS one's coming in.
Okay.
And nice game, Aurora. Yeah, you see there's two DPS like orbs coming
Yeah.
in? They were supposed to soak those two. Are they?
Oh, I had no idea what was going on or where to go. Something about rotating clockwise and moving from one spot to the other, and all the other nonsense that was gone over in like the 20-minute explanation that was given by like
I mean,
Yeah,
4
so-
people.
Excited that we got to that, like,
I
pretty
think it's like 5
cleanly.
people, but yes.
Like okay, 5 people, and I'm still over here on the first mechanic. Like, how the fuck do I know I'm supposed to take a tether? And y'all over here talking about rotating clock spots and going clockwise and counterclockwise and doing the hokey pokey and whatnot, and dropping it like it's hot. I don't know. Yeah, too much,
Hydrogen atoms in the
Right?
sky.
dude. Doesn't also help that I collectively spent like 12 hours in P4S this weekend, so my brain's like not here for learning mechanics right now.
GPS tethers. So essentially, if you're not getting hit by that mechanic, you're doing the mechanic.
So is it
The
like
first
in
one that's-
is it like the one in 8 where the DPS move if they don't have a debuff or they don't take damage or whatever, or tanks after
DPS
manifold?
Right.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
support stack, so war come to us.
But yes,
Okay.
Pretty much war. Once you get the virus off you, you can literally just go south max melee. And then DPS are going in for tethers.
I can't tell who
DPS
has
going up into-
when I have it or not.
Come in.
Xander.
Oh.
Xander.
It shouldn't matter.
It
If,
worked out last second.
Alright, avoid north, because I'm going to take the tank buster north.
Asher,
Yes,
never eat soggy waffles.
I have not been paying attention to that right now. I probably should.
I'm glad there's somebody else out there that does a soggy waffles one.
I got it from Asher.
So that's my thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I can't read numbers or look at pointers.
No, I'm supposed to be down there, aren't
Lightning. Spread. Lightning spread.
Oh,
And it's going to be knockback. He's doing sword. He's doing west. West sword. I forgot to hit inner release.
But he swings first. Yeah.
And light groups.
oh,
Pretty much group 1 in the center, like right here, and then group 2 at the wall for light parties. Rounding at savable.
Well, I'm in the middle of my burst, so he's gonna have to wait till I'm done with that, and then I'll die.
Okay.
Alright, there we go. I'm done. Okay.
Poison safe.
she said he's gonna he's gonna have to wait until I'm done.
just command the boss.
Keep hitting her. She's like, you better fucking hit me. you bitch."
Okay, so I'll try my best to explain this as simple as possible. So the Blood Rake Aurora, when it goes out, if let's say tank sealers are getting targeted by it, there's red tethers. That means you don't gotta take that first mechanic. The first one determines who gets tethers. The second one determines who gets the virus. So like let's say you got tethered twice, right? So that means you would stack with all the supports here. And then that means once the virus goes out, we're all stacked here. One deep, like the DPS that need it, run in and grab it. Then pretend the boss is circled like right here. Just come straight in this box and just stay there. Oh, too far.
Oh, damn. What's up, bitch? No. Hey, I survived.
So what part aren't you getting? And I'll try to explain that.
All of it.
Okay, so I'll redo that
No,
without
nope.
adding the boss.
Let's just pull. I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna absorb anything right now.
That's fine.
Except water.
If I'm even having
And
trouble
death.
absorbing that, what do you mean?
Girl, if you're having trouble with that, you need...
Sounds
I
like
need
a
help.
Owen's back.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Hey.
I know.
I wouldn't say skill issue. That sounds like you need to get out of Arizona.
Bitch, I do. 12 more days.
Water's a myth in Arizona.
EPS take tethers.
Oh no, you're fine, Lee. It's just, you know, the many people explaining the many mechanics in many different ways. It's
DPS take rock.
exactly that. Yeah.
Turn him around.
I don't mind reading mechanics, and I appreciate you very much. It's just the chatter my brain's not absorbing right now.
She goes first. And then DPS take tethers.
Honestly, I'm just vibing out to the music. I need this orchestrion roll to put it in my FC house. So some point I'm gonna have to clear this so I can get it, I suppose. Probably a bad idea to do a learning party today.
We knock back first. Knock back into light stacks. Lightning into spread. It's gonna be north. North sword.
Red.
I don't know what's going on, or I'm supposed to go.
Spread.
Let's spread.
Alright.
Very nice.
Everyone stay away from Aurora.
Save tiles, lightning.
Yep. He does not want to move.
Clock spots, Alex.
Oh, yeah.
The Nora, or down, Alex, no.
Xander, move with me. Come take this tank one.
Almost.
Ah!
We forgot to go to lightning.
Got what?
We forgot to go to the save tile.
We
But we
still have
almost
an
did
orb
it.
following us.
I don't know. I keep dying with the first explodey ball, so obviously we're not almost doing it.
So
Like every single
essentially-
time I die.
So
think you have-
essentially,
You have to pick it with someone. So if you're taking it with like alone and no one's near you, you're gonna
No,
die.
I'm not taking it alone.
Oh, okay,
So-
then
so essentially, what it is, Hypno is DPS should be taking the tank healer one. So you guys should be going for the one that is looks like either a
Cross the
healer
shield.
symbol or a tank. Yeah.
Are we
And then-
actually actively going for him, or are we just going to the
You have
collapse?
to actively go for
intercardinal.
If it's not an intercardinal, then you have to go to the closest one that is. So, for instance, let's say you're start on the middle between 3 and 4, and Kakaya is on 4. You rotate to 3. If the orb at 3 is not a DPS one, then you go to the middle and grab the first DPS one.
No. Hypno's DPS.
I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm used to. Yeah, I know. Okay, so basically, Aurora and Kakaya would do that, and then Hypno, you would take the healer one, tank one. Does that make sense?
No.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna focus on Penix and whatnot. If I get there, then it's premise.
I honestly think this might be my last pull.
Gotcha.
Internet problems?
Brain problems.
Understandable.
Why they gotta make this shit so fun? I mean, I guess there would be a reason why.
He wants swag loot, you gotta put up with shit.
DPS get tethers.
Mentioning internet problems.
DPS get rot. And Asher come in.
DPS tethers.
Yep.
You took it back in, yeah.
Rest in peace.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say thank you for this. But
Yeah.
my brain hurts too much right now.
Mine too.
GG
Okay.
max.
Well, it was definitely a fun experience, and glad everyone got some prog into it.
It was definitely an experience.
She says is not fun right now. It's only because her brain's not working.
Yeah, pretty
At
much.
100%.
Pretty much.
She enjoyed it. At
I
5%.
like difficult content and learning new content. I don't know, I'm kind of blah today. So I apologize.
No worries.
Okay.
All I know is, raiding as a DPS is just as fun as raiding as a fucking tank. So
I think rating's just rating.
no, it's different in every role.
But yes, thank you guys for the party and stuff.
Yep, no worries.
And thank you to everybody who tuned into the stream. It was a hot mess, but you know, that's how Savage content goes. You guys have a good night. I don't know if I might be back on later or not. I don't know. I'll be around somewhere. Have a good night, guys.